Fold. Fold. Check. The flop. Player checks. Check. The turn. Bet. Fold. Call. Call. Fold. Call. Raise. Call. 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 That's a call. The flop. Check. Bet. On you. Fold. 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 Call. Fold. Here's the turn. Check. Check. The river. Bet. Raise. Player folds.
What she called? I flopped the boat. Had pocket kings.
Call. Call. That's a call. That's a call. That's a call. Player checks. The flop. Check. 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 Bet. Call. Fold. Call. Fold. Fold. Here's the turn. Player bets. Raise. Call.
At the end of the day,
Player folds.
TLDR,
The river.
I'm still just as much confused as everybody else. Sure hope we get to hear what's actually going on eventually. But, man,
All in.
I really wish all of this never happened. It's very scary, but I would like to say, if Rich is innocent on everything, I will do everything it is in my power to try to make it to where his life isn't
Fold.
as fucked up anymore. What a horrible, horrible, horrible place
That's a call.
this world has become.
Call. Call.
Just want justice, guys. Other TLDR. I don't know.
Fold. That's a call. That's a call.
Is streaming harder than a 9 to 5? Yeah, my job's harder than your job. I'm always thinking about my stream, my content, how to grow, what I can do better. You're not
Check.
an entrepreneur. You don't stop working. That's what it takes to be
The
a
flop.
top streamer. Streaming has to become your life. What am I really going to do that's going to make these people want to
Check.
watch me? Especially as you get older.
Check.
Because your chat gets older too.
How are
Player
you
checks.
investing your own money to try to like grow
Fold.
your channel and your brand?
Player
What do
checks.
30-year-olds want? They want to learn about money. They
Player
want to grow
checks.
their empire themselves. I don't want to
Check.
watch you sit
The
there and
turn.
have girls all day.
So the whole environment of streaming is way harder to grow now.
Check.
Impossible to get into streaming. Twitch is a dying platform.
Bet.
It's dying because of its ads, and it's dying quick.
Fold.
What would you say is your biggest insecurity?
Call.
It was bad. Like when I say there was
Yeah.
like the whole website was about ruining my life. It's the biggest drama that's ever happened on
Fold.
Twitch.
Fold.
I have a really crazy story. When I was 16, I was
Fold.
day trading. Like
The
every
river.
day, all day. And I started with $2,500. And this is right about
Bet.
the time where Wolf of Wall Street came out. And everyone was going crazy for penny stocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got involved with this
Raise.
group. And they were on Skype. And they were called the Wolf of Weed
Fold.
Street. And the big thing was, it was a guy had a wolf instead of, it was Leonardo DiCaprio, it was a picture of a wolf. And his thing was, you follow my lead, I'll make you rich. And then he started
Huh.
growing groups of people in that group who were like, these are your leaders. And you literally were just following them. I followed him for months. I would join his groups. I was listening to him talk in Skype calls and in meetings, and he would tell you what he's buying next. And every single penny stock he invested in skyrocketed. Like, I did not
Fold.
lose money one time. And he just got bigger and bigger on Twitter. He started showing his penthouse suite, all this crazy stuff. He blew the up. I went from $2,500 to over 150 grand as a 16-year-old kid. 16. And this is, 14, 13,
That's a
I forget how
call.
many years now.
Yeah.
And it was so big, and I felt like a
Call.
so my friends were talking to me, and I'm like,
That's
dude,
a
I'm
call.
rich. I made 12 grand in some days, like as a 16-year-old kid.
Check.
And there's one investment he said,
The
guys,
flop.
we are doing Tesla puts. Put
Check.
your money in Tesla puts. And I'm like, dude, if I just put 50 grand in these Tesla puts and it skyrockets, I'm a millionaire
Player
at
folds.
16 years old. I was freaking out. So I put $50,000 in, and I
Player
lost
bets.
every single penny. And then he just completely ghosted the community, and he just left the internet. But what was crazy is what we were investing in, which was penny stocks, but for weed companies.
Yeah.
And they were complete. It was like, this is a random pharmaceutical in Nebraska that's going to start changing the game. Because his name was Wolf of Weed Street, so he only invested in weed companies.
So you still made 75 grand.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Fold.
16 now, and I'm
Yeah.
alone with a bunch of money, thinking I have an ego and I know what I'm talking about, right? So I had $75,000.
Call.
So I then bet again
Call.
on weed stocks, thinking I know what was
Here's
doing.
the turn.
Because there were some other guys that were like,
Player
I'm going to take
checks.
leadership, and you should listen to me. And I listened to them,
Check.
and it continued to drop. And it continued to drop. And I literally didn't have one win because we kept investing in penny stocks.
Check. The
To
river.
the point where I was down, I think I came
Check.
out with like 15 grand.
So at what point in your life did you have hope that you were capable of making a lot of money?
Player bets.
It was probably, I always was a workaholic. I love business. I went, one time I was like 5 years old. I went to Toys R Us and I walked
Fold.
up to the lady and I demanded
Player
a job.
folds.
I'm like, give me a job. I want to work now. And she's like, okay, here's a notepad and I want you to write down your information. Couldn't write. I'm like, Dad, this is all you. And I walked out of there with my head held
Outsourcing.
high. I was like,
Huh.
I'm going to be a toy connoisseur. I'm going to test toys for Toys R Us. And that did not work out. I called them 20 years later. They were bankrupt, but, you know.
Sounds like the
They
movie
needed
Big.
you, man.
No. I
Sounds like
Huh.
they needed you. Yeah.
You see the movie Big?
No, I don't watch
Huh.
movies.
Okay. It's a Tom Hanks movie. That's what he did. He's a kid.
Huh.
He's a grows up really quick from a wish that he made, and he was a toy tester.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fold.
I wanted to do that. I remember I wanted to,
That's a
I
call.
always wanted to work. I love working.
Check.
Because I get very bored. And I like money.
The
So
flop.
I always wanted to be very rich. So I always was trying to find ways to make money. And whether it was selling, whether it was weed
Player
stocks.
checks.
You know, because when you're a kid, you're always trying to find a way to make money the fastest way possible, right? You're willing
Player
to take
bets.
those massive risks because really, who cares? You take a massive risk as a kid, whatever.
That's a
right?
call.
That $2,500 that I risked, whatever. I wouldn't even remember it the next day. But I've always loved investing, and I always loved trying to make money. And I was always looking at like, wow, if I just invest a few $1,000s a year from 16 to 30, I'll be a millionaire one day, right? That was my logic. But then when money really started to come in was obviously during streaming. Before that, I was just a kid at college.
There's this stereotype
Player
though, that like
folds.
streamers and YouTubers are really
That's a
bad with
call.
money. I'm just curious, what's the most
Player
reckless that
folds.
you've seen someone spend money?
Call. The turn.
As a streamer, I'd probably say reckless. Streamers are not really reckless with money. I mean, I would say probably my Lamborghini that I just bought was pretty
Fold.
reckless because ad revenue's down dramatically, sponsors are down dramatically on Twitch, and
Player
my
bets.
sub count's way lower than it used to be. So me buying that Lamborghini that you told me to buy was definitely a risky move, and I hope it pays off, but we'll see what happens.
That's a call.
The thing is, streamers are not really they're not really...
That's a call.
They don't buy things that
The
are
river.
ridiculous with their money. I don't really know any streamer that truly buys ridiculous things. What streamers do is you got to put them in the mindset of like a 17-year-old because most of them are
Bet.
financially completely illiterate, right? They don't even know how to invest. They don't even know that you could put your
Fold.
stuff into a, high yield
Player
savings
is
account.
all
They don't know
in.
any of that stuff. I have so many friends
Three of
that
a kind.
stream that have made millions of dollars that just straight up it sits in their bank account and they don't touch it. And because they don't understand stocks, they don't understand investments, they don't get it. I have friends that have bought full cash bought houses. Like, what are you doing? You buy your house in full cash? That's because they don't understand business. They don't have an advisor. And they're not really bad with money because the things that a lot of streamers buy, it's just games, right? They'll be like, oh, I bought this game this week and the cost to stream is cheap.
Yeah.
Hire an editor, maybe you have a
Fold.
manager, and you're paying for
Call.
electricity in a game. So there's not a lot of expenses for a lot of streamers. So they're not really bad with money. It's
Player
more so
folds.
they're
Raise.
just financially illiterate and they don't use the.
How much do you think
I
they're
don't even
making?
know.
Call.
The top streamers.
I would probably say if you're talking top streamers, you got guys like Kai Cenat. It really depends on how much
Fold.
they stream, but he probably makes, if I had to
Call.
guess, over $50 million a year. If I had to guess.
That's insane.
If he's doing a
Call.
current, well, let's do the math. He's doing a current
Here's the
subathon
flop.
right now, right? And his goal is to hit 1 million subscribers. Now people go, oh my God,
Check.
that's where all the
Check.
money is. That's not where all the money is at all. He's making
Player
way
is
more
all
money
in.
with the ads. Because
in.
guys like Kai Cenat run 22 minutes of ads an hour on Twitch.
22 minutes of ads an hour?
Yes, it should not even be legal to do that. But these guys, the new generation of streamers, they run 22 minutes of
Huh.
ads an hour.
Hold on a second. We have
Player
4
folds.
minutes of ads in like 2 hours, and people do not like.
Running
okay,
at
well,
once.
actually, in fairness, we have 4
The
minutes of
turn.
sponsorships in 2 to 3 hours, and then we have automatically placed YouTube ads, which is maybe an extra few.
One
minutes.
pair.
Right.
That's not bad at all, right?
No. Listen, they used to complain about us running 3 minutes of ads an hour.
Yeah.
That was a big complaint. It was like, why are there ads on Twitch now? Well, they got to make money. But
All
these
in.
streamers, these new gen streamers, run 22 minutes. And maybe it's because we're older, so we grew up with a
All in.
generation
Commercials
of.
and stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't have commercials like this nowadays.
Fold.
Nowadays, these streamers or these
Fold.
viewers are conditioned to watch a lot of ads.
Fold.
Kai runs 22 minutes of ads an hour.
Running at
A lot of
once.
times on his stream.
The
That means that
flop.
every like 8 minutes you're watching 3 minutes of ads.
The turn.
And they do that because they want you to subscribe,
The
or
river.
they want you to watch the ads. Kai
Two
is
pair.
making, if he gets 1 million subscribers this month, $3.5 per sub. That's 3.5 million. Okay. I promise you that with the ad revenue,
That's a
it's
call.
probably double that. Because he's live 24 hours a day with
That's a
100,000
call.
plus viewers, running 22 minutes of ads an hour. Kai is probably making $10 million plus this month, and that's not including other brand deals that I don't even know about,
Call.
Nike, etc. I would say Kai, if he's
Call.
able to hit 1 million subs, is probably making $10 million
Call.
this month.
How difficult
The
is
flop.
that to run an operation like that and stream that much?
It's very taxing mentally.
Check.
I condone him for
Player
his success.
checks.
I mean, he's doing this the third one he's done. Dude is extremely successful. The thing that Kai has
Fold.
that really sets him apart is not who he is, because he's a great entertainer. It's his team. He has one of the best teams I've ever seen in my life. They are so good with the tech. They are so good at just keeping his momentum going. And I don't even know his team name. I forgot what they are.
Player
They're
checks.
great at what they do. They're
Check.
making him into
The
a
turn.
superstar.
Yeah.
But that costs a lot of money. So I promise you that $10 million is something way less, because Kai's probably spending millions on this whole subathon, between flying people in, between paying for just a bunch of stuff. He's probably and also the people who are running the stream for 24 hours a day.
Bet.
He's probably spending a few $1 million just on that.
So you're saying streamers aren't actually as bad with money as people may think? Because I see a lot of
Raise.
streamers that are buying like Richard Mills, and they're buying crazy watches,
Player
crazy
folds.
cars, they're living in mansions. You're saying that still that's not very, poor financial decisions.
That's a
of them?
call.
No, because the thing is, a
The
lot
river.
of streamers make millions of dollars a year, and these streamers, they spend money whenever they want to. Buying a couple watches here and there,
Player
it also depends
bets.
on what they do. If you're talking gambling streamers, they make tens of millions of dollars a year. That watch is pennies,
Raise.
they throw that. But if you're talking an average streamer who's
All
a big
in.
timer, let's say 10 to 15K viewers, they're probably making a few $1 million
Flush.
a year. It's way less than what it used to be on Twitch. During COVID and other places, ad revenue was way higher. People subscribed a lot more because it was more community driven. And nowadays, what Twitch is having is a huge problem is their ads are down so much. They're down
Fold.
like 50, 60% in how much you get.
That's a call.
And what's happening now that's a real problem on
Fold.
Twitch is they tell you, hey, because I used to run 3 minutes of ads
Fold.
an hour during COVID. It's nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
I wish I ran more, but back then they would bitch about 3 minutes of ads. They would literally go f yourself. You're running ads, period. And
Raise.
nowadays you've got these streamers, the new age. They're running 15 minutes of ads plus.
Yeah.
The whole point of Twitch was to get away from the
Player
mainstream
folds.
media of ads. It was, I don't want to see 18 minutes, 15 minutes
That's a
of ads an
call.
hour watching Fox News.
The flop.
I'm going to go watch a streamer who can react
Player
to this stuff, and
checks.
also I maybe runs 3 to 5 minutes. Twitch is not only down dramatically in ad revenue, and they admit it to us
Bet.
behind the scenes. They tell us every time, yeah, we don't make nearly as much as we used to in ads. And I'm like, okay, well, what is the
Call.
solution? How are you going to make sure that
Here's
streamers
the
can
turn.
continue their operation? Your
Check.
website is declining in viewership every month. Twitch is down 25% this year alone.
Player
And
bets.
that's not even including all the embeds and bots that go onto the website. It's down 25%.
Where are people going?
Player folds.
I don't think they're going to kick. I think what's happening is people are just leaving the website because the ads have gotten so bad that there's no reason
That's
to
a
watch Twitch
call.
anymore. And then the problem is, you can be one of
Call.
those streamers that, hey, I'm just going to
Call.
lower it to 3 minutes, because you can do
Call.
that. I'm going to be a good guy. I'm going to make less money. I'm going to lower mine to 3 minutes. That doesn't matter, and that's the problem. is because since everyone else is running 10 to 15 minutes of ads nowadays, because Twitch tells you to. If you go to my ad page, it says recommended ad time 10 to 12 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Player
That's
checks.
daytime television.
The
You're telling me
flop.
to run 10 to 12 minutes? That's your solution to let us
Player
making less money?
checks.
So these viewers, they're leaving Twitch because the ads are so bad. They're not going to stay around to watch other streamers as well, because Twitch is an ecosystem. That's how it grew. Is streamers were growing. High tides raise all ships.
Yeah.
But
Check.
if you run 3 minutes of ads an
Check.
hour, okay, when you're offline and they're going to go watch other
Check.
people, they're all watching 10 minutes of ads an
Bet.
hour. They're leaving. They're not going to just stay there for you.
Call.
That's
So
what's-
when people are making that much money, though, and they tack on a gambling stream on top of that,
Yes.
how much do these
Huh.
gambling companies pay? Like, what's the craziest deal that you've seen?
I got offered
Huh.
$36 million for a year at my peak.
That is insane.
How
How is it-
XQC,
Fold.
and this is public, he got
The turn.
$100 million for 2 years to stream on Kick
Check.
and to do gambling.
And now, when they pay that amount, is there a requirement that says, okay, we're going to pay you this, but we recommend that you gamble 80% of that? Like,
Yeah, they tell you to gamble. They tell you that you need to do a specific amount of hours.
Player
And for
checks.
XQC, it was more of like a big
Check.
deal that he went there because this is the beginning of Kick.
yeah.
But yeah, XQC is by far the biggest deal that ever happened.
Player
and will
bets.
happen. He got $100 million
Fold.
plus dollars to stream over there and do some gambling and do 2 years of service there.
But I'm
so
assuming
how
they-
much of
yeah.
that? So they fund his account. I'm guessing. So it's $50 million per year. It's about $4 million a month.
Mm.
How much of that
Huh.
$4 million that they give him per month are they
Huh.
expecting him to gamble?
Well,
The
How
river.
much can he whittle it down to? Can
Yeah,
he
can
whittle
you
it
do
down to
penny
like?
slots?
Yeah.
yes, he could,
Hmm.
100%. But he doesn't because he also is a huge gambler. That's the thing that these
Fold.
companies want. They want
Player
you
checks.
to push it, but they also want you to be addicted to it. And XQC is very addicted to gambling, so he was doing it off stream, he was doing it on stream,
Bet.
and he was just gambling sometimes
Fold.
millions of dollars a day. I think his total account was like $1 billion. Now, I believe XQC's money that he would gamble was actually his money. But some streamers don't do that. Some streamers gamble with fake money. And
Huh.
that's where a lot of people have problems is like, well, you're not
Huh.
gambling with your own money, and
Huh.
that is disingenuous because you're acting excited a lot of times, and it's not really your money.
Can they
that
not
you get.
keep the profits if they're not gambling with their own money?
That's usually what happens. Is the companies say, look, you can keep the profits, so that way they do seem excited. But a lot of times, what they will also do is, hey, we'll give you, let's say, $50,000 for 3 hours,
Fold.
and you just play with this
Raise
20K
it.
and then just leave it in your account.
So I saw a clip of a streamer that made $40 million on
Yeah.
a spin on a
Huh.
slot machine.
Yes.
Do you think that that's just fake money?
No.
That's real money.
Call.
I know that exact clip you're talking about. That's real.
And he made $40 million.
That's a
He
call.
made $40 million.
And then
The
he probably
flop.
whittled it away.
Yes. I know who you're talking about. He is a huge gambler. Yes. He probably will. But,
Bet.
I mean, he's also getting paid from stake monthly, millions of dollars, I'm sure, to promote it. So he's not whittling anything. He's making millions
Fold.
and millions a month streaming
Fold.
on Kick.
So what was
and
it
stake.
like getting a $36
Huh.
million offer like that? I mean,
The
that's like
turn.
multiple generations, life-changing money.
If you
Check.
could go back in time, would you have taken the $36 million?
It's really hard to say. I actually don't think I would, and the reason why is back then I had a
Bet.
tremendous amount of young viewers.
Call.
I was very popular with like the
Here's the
Minecrafters
river.
back then. But then I ate
Check.
this like autistic toy on stream. I like chewed on it, and they all hated me afterwards. And I'm like, all right, if you're gonna hate me for that, you're gonna hate me for everything.
Bet.
But before that is when I got this deal, and it was a lot. It wasn't just like a small, like, keep in mind,
Player
$36 million.
folds.
Yes, it was basically, hey, ruin your career for $36 million. And I can do that on my own. I don't need $36 million.
You'd rather just chew a toy.
Yeah, I'd rather just chew a toy and they all fuck off. I got that offer
That's
was
a
basically,
call.
hey, we want you to stream like 100 hours of gambling a month. It was not some like do this once
Fold.
in a while and tweet. It was like, no, we want basically your social media. Let's sell it for $36 million for 2 years. So it was
Huh.
much more than that. Would I have
Huh.
be happy with that? I don't really think I would. You know, I didn't. Don't get me wrong, $36 million
Raise.
is a ton of money, but the amount that they wanted and the deal itself was just
Call.
a lot. It was a tremendous amount of work. Like,
I'm just saying, I think from your perspective, I wonder, because I mean, effectively you lost $36 million. I'm curious, if you could go back in time, why not just go take the $36 million, aka $3 million per month, go and just do penny slot the entire time and not get excited when you win it and tell your audience, by the way, guys, I think this is
Huh.
completely stupid. Tune in next year. Tune
Huh.
in next year.
You could.
Like, that would
The
have been
flop.
phenomenal content. You could have talked about anything. Played,
Check.
gambling on half the screen and then like YouTube videos on the other
Yeah.
half, and you're just like spinning the entire time.
Yeah.
And talking about this, and then there's a disclaimer or something. By the way, this is sponsored, and
Player
also like
bets.
I could care less about this. I'm trying to take $36
Yeah.
million. Like, that would have been legendary to walk away from that.
That would have
with
been funny,
all of that money.
especially if you talk
Huh.
about how bad gambling is and how
Huh.
addictive it can
Yeah.
be, and like how you shouldn't
The
be
turn.
doing it. And
Yeah, and
But
you
does
win
that
like
work though? Is
Check.
the thing. When you
I mean,
say
either way,
it's bad.
you could
I
win
don't
10
know.
cents and be like, oh look, I just won 10 cents. But
Plus,
but, like,
I guarantee you, because these companies,
Player check.
they would have stopped it a month in.
they would have stopped at a month, and they would be like, "You're not. If
Okay.
you're really just doing penny
Yeah.
slots here, like go for yourself."
Player
They'll
checks.
find a
Here's the
violation of
river.
Yeah,
contract,
they or they won't do contracts at all. I mean, a lot of these companies just do like,
Check.
hey, here's the crypto, right? So I necessarily don't know if that would have made a. I definitely couldn't have done that. I definitely would have had to gamble real
Bet.
money. I'd also be bored out of my mind. But back then, would I have done it? Probably not. If I can go back, would I do something smaller? Probably, because I think for myself back then, I was very against it. Also, nowadays my viewers are a lot older, so they
Fold.
don't care as much. Like, oh well, I'm like
Player
30 now.
fold.
and
You
I don't
win.
give a- When before, it's like a lot of them were like, I'm 16 years old, and a lot of those viewers just went over to Aiden Ross. So I guess, or Speed. I don't know.
Now, really quick, I just want to say
Fold.
that I always ask myself, what does the future hold for business? And the thing is, if you ask 9 different
Fold.
experts, you're going to get 10 different answers. From a bull market, a bear market, things are going up
Raise.
to going down. Be very helpful to have a crystal ball.
But until that happens, over 43,000 businesses
Huh.
have already future-proofed their business with NetSuite
Huh.
by Oracle, the #1 AI
The
cloud
flop.
ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR into one fluid platform. You see,
Check.
with just one unified business management suite,
Check.
you have just one source of truth, giving you all of the visibility and control
Fold.
you
The
need to make
turn.
quick decisions. Plus, with real-time insights and forecasting, you're peering
Check.
into the future with actionable data. So when you're closing
Check.
the books in
The
days
river.
and not weeks, you're spending way less time looking
Check.
back and a whole lot more on what's next.
So whether your company is earning millions or even hundreds of millions,
Bet.
NetSuite helps you respond to immediate challenges and seize your biggest opportunities. And speaking of opportunity,
Fold.
right now you can download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/iced. Again, that guide is free for you at netsuite.com/iced, with the link also down below, netsuite.com/iced. Thank you again to NetSuite for sponsoring this episode, and now let's get back to the podcast.
So, on the topic of the people that are really bad with finances, there's apparently not very
Raise.
many. But then let's talk about who I
That's
think
a
is the
call.
person that is best with their finances, which is Asmongold. I mean, realistically, I suspect he's making $1 million a month. That's what
Yep.
I think.
Huh.
And he's still eating dollar steaks.
Huh.
Yes.
So he's probably saving 99.9% of his income, basically.
But for
The
what?
flop.
I agree. I mean, I think he's shortening his lifespan by eating those dollar steaks and maybe not
Check.
brushing his teeth. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I think that that's a little bit dangerous because he could be improving his life, improving like getting more sunlight. You know, this
Yes.
sort of
I think that's what makes it appealing.
Bet.
though.
Sure,
So
it
you
might make
see,
it
like, the
appealing,
messy
but at the same point,
background,
like
it's
I
low
think
budget.
didn't
like,
he have a
Fold.
video where he like showered and it got like millions of views? I think people want to see him, be healthier and
Fold.
like.
But you say that, right? But let's be honest. If
Huh.
you watch a fat man lose weight,
The
it's
turn.
exciting until he loses the weight, right? Like, you gotta understand
Check.
that. If Asmongold becomes this prim prime person and starts living in a lavish house or a nicer house, or he changes his style, people are gonna be very proud of the progression. But once they hit that goal,
Check.
it's like,
The
okay,
river.
but this is not who he was. So he keeps that narrative of I'm this gross guy, and it's smart. It's his business. It makes
Player
him
bets.
unique.
Is it a narrative?
No, he's really like that. I mean, he is genuinely a person
Raise.
that lives in his house, and he will, in my opinion, in that house. He loves that house. He loves the way he lives. I don't see him changing. I think he can change a little bit. He might eat like a piece of broccoli every 2 weeks, but I just
That's a
don't
call.
see.
What does he do with the money?
Flush.
I personally believe he probably leaves it under his mattress.
You don't think he's investing?
No.
Like doing something smart with it?
No.
Have you talked to him about it?
That's a call.
I promise you, he's not. Or I just don't think he cares. I think
That's a
between
call.
Kick, his normal money he makes, and everything else, that dude
That's a
genuinely
call.
does not care about
Call.
money. He cares much more about the growth of his channel and the success of his stream than he ever will money. He didn't care about money when I first met him. He just never cared. Because for him, he knows this is the life I live, and it's $3,000 a month. And he doesn't want more. Now, I think it's
I
wrong.
think it's,
Check.
It's
part of me
wrong.
thinks it's admirable.
The flop.
Like,
I don't-
you
I don't think
need,
so.
You don't
It's not
need that
admirable.
much.
He needs. We've had talks with him. He needs to spend more money.
Player checks.
He's lived this life for a while, And I think it works in your 20s, right? That lifestyle, degeneracy, sitting around, you know, you're jerking off and just hanging out with your friends.
Check.
But the lifestyle he has, now
Check.
he's a 35-year-old, 36-year-old dude. It catches up to you at that age.
Check.
And I think he knows that. So I believe he's taking steps to get better, but I also know the dude
That's a call.
probably just is going to continue doing the way he does. He's not a guy of change, ever.
Does he get a lot of interest from women?
I'm sure there's a lot of women that are some blonde
Call.
chick that probably wants to cheat on
That's a
her
call.
Republican wife that would probably Asmund in a heartbeat. You know, I'm sure that's the thing. I know Asmund. I know he likes Asian
Call.
women with big boobs. So
And the turn.
that's who he's going after. So if you're an Asian girl with big boobs and
Check.
you want a nice man to feed you roaches and coffee with spiders in it, he's all yours. He'll make you a $2 steak and you can have it as well. Because he's not taking you out to dinner. I promise you that. He'll bring you to
But
like
he has a
7-Eleven.
natural apprehension to spending money. It's not the fact that he doesn't care at all and he just wants to hang out in his house, but it's like
Check.
he's like genuinely apprehensive of spending money.
I think
Bet.
it's just he just doesn't. I'm telling you, man. I've never heard the guy
Fold.
care about money. Whenever there's a deal or opportunity, he would just
Fold.
like, dude, you gotta realize, like this guy, no.
Call.
He would have $100,000 sponsors, and he'd be like, I don't want to do it. Like it's 3 hours. Why? I don't want to do it because I just want to go to bed. You're not gonna stay live for 3 hours
Raise.
to do a $100,000 sponsor. Nope, doesn't want to do it. So he just wouldn't do the sponsor for 3 hours. It's like any game. He's had offers for like $500,000 for
Fold.
the dumbest, like just stream our game and put a
Call.
YouTube video up. He's like, nah, don't want it,
The river.
and he doesn't do it because he just does not care about money.
Check.
I think he cares much more about his power he has and his political views and his growth of his channel. And I think he knows that
Bet.
if money is kind of in his way for that, because that can make him not care about it as much.
Fold.
You know, if he cares about money, what will happen is that takes away from his profile who he is. And but I do think he's going to care about it a little bit. He has
Yeah.
to. He can't just keep
Huh.
doing this lifestyle forever. He'll die. And he knows that. Like, he can't
Huh.
be this degenerate 16-year-old boy that he still acts like sometimes.
Fold.
But I don't think he's going to change. I don't think he's going to look like you one day with a nice
Racy
haircut and,
daisy.
you know, a polo shirt or something.
You haven't seen Jack's living room.
Call.
My living room is fine, Graham.
That's how what
Huh.
Asmund says. I mean, he cleaned his house once, and he got canceled once and cleaned
Fold.
his room. But I
Flop.
promise you, it's probably the same.
What do you
Check.
think it would take for him to clean up his house?
Check.
Get canceled again? It's probably his like method. I don't know.
Player checks. The turn.
For me, I hang out with
Check.
2 Asian daughters that I have in Japan, and I just make a bunch of TikToks for him. I think it's just cleaning his room. Because then I'm like, oh, he's changing. Good for him. And he just goes
Bet.
back to normal.
So what about for you though? How are you investing your own money to try to
Player
grow
folds.
your channel and your brand?
The thing is, the difference between me and Asmund, right, is Asmund Gold is a react streamer.
Cheers.
You go to his stream for
Cheers.
him reacting to the news, him reacting to videos. His cost of expenses is very low. It's nothing. It's electricity, right? But my cost is a lot higher because
Oh.
people go to my stream.
The river.
They don't go to my stream for me
Check.
to react. They don't go to my stream for me to just watch videos and sit there. They go because I have collaborations. They go because I'm trying to
Bet.
do cool stuff. And that's what I like to do. I don't like reacting anymore.
Player
I used to do it for
folds.
6 years.
You
I'm
win.
bored of it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go more of a route of finance. And this is actually when I called you. I was like, I want, because I'm 30 now.
Call.
I don't want to pretend to be 21 anymore. I'm not trying to pretend to cater to this like younger audience, the phase kids, all that stuff, because I just find it kind of cringe. Like I'm 30. I'm not a 21-year-old. They can do it because they're young.
Fold.
But for me, I'm 30. I'm almost
Call.
31. I want to do
That's a
something where I
call.
can age into, not where I'm trying to grasp
Check.
onto what I had. And I think a
Here's
way
the
to
flop.
do that is finance. I think that's a finance, business stuff. I opened
Check.
up a gym a year and a half ago. It's called Iron Forge Gym. No one thought we can do it.
Player
But
checks.
it was super successful. It popped off on Twitch and YouTube. Everyone
Bet.
loved it. And now we have 1,000 members. Despite there being 8 gyms around us. We have 1,000 members. We do MMA fights.
Call.
How profitable is that?
Not a lot. Gyms are a waste of money. Please do not buy a gym. Because the problem is you have to have so many members because you have
Oh.
to buy all the equipment.
Yeah.
Cost is ridiculous. It's like $800,000 in equipment.
It's a good write-off.
It's a good write-off, but it's
Huh.
extremely expensive.
So okay,
The turn.
800,000 equipment, then a lease you have to sign,
Check.
and then
Yes.
a build out. So you're in at what, 1.2, 1.3?
Yeah.
Like everything all in.
Check.
Yeah, and then our lease is 5 years, I believe. It's not Was it worth to
Bet.
do for content and stream? Yes. Was it worth to do because
Huh.
we got 1,000 members and we're slightly profitable? Yes, because we're growing still.
Okay.
We were at 800 members or 700 members a few
Bold.
months ago. Now we're at 1,000. And it's not because of me anymore. Now it's just word of mouth, which is the best part. But
Player
it was fun
folds.
content. I loved it.
The
Chat
river.
was learning business. I was learning about business as well. I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm not going
Player
to pretend I know
checks.
everything. And
Player
we
checks.
really made
One
a brick
pair.
and mortar on Twitch, which was the first time ever. Someone truly brought and made a brick and mortar, and it's successful.
How much is insurance?
No idea.
You don't know how much. Someone drops a weight on their foot and they say,
Huh.
you know, it's your fault. I'm gonna sue you because this is.
I'm a big
California."
believer in hiring people smarter than you.
Okay.
So this guy that owns another gym right next to us,
Call.
around that area, I was like, hey, why don't you come in with
That's
us?
a call.
You're good on stream, and you run the gym, so he does all of that. But the gym was a success.
Good.
And it's going well. Everyth's
Call.
fine. We are slightly profitable. We're using that money to continue to grow the gym a little bit. 'Cause
That's
I
a
don't
call.
really care for the profit of a few grand.
Check.
So the gym's great.
The flop.
I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute, this is awesome. Chat learned something. They learned business.
Check.
I learned something. Because that's what I hate about streaming.
Check.
Is you're basically
Check.
trying to pretend you're a young teenager, or you're like in the mid 20s
Check.
or like early
Yeah.
20s, right? You're trying to pretend you're something that is farther away
Check.
every year. You're
Check.
trying to
The
pretend that you're
turn.
this, young person that is
Check.
friends all around when like
Check.
I've known these guys for 9 years. Most
Check.
of them aren't friends, right? It's a game. So I was
Check.
like,
So
I
who's
just want
got
when I'm
the
30, I
heart?
just want to do stuff that progresses me.
Player bets.
And the business
Yo,
was
what the fuck?
awesome.
Not
Chat
playing
loved it.
that.
I loved it. I'm like, well, what else could I
Oh.
do?
What?
And I was going to do I was going to buy a house and fix it
Fold.
up in LA. And I called
Fold.
you, and you told me that's a terrible, terrible idea.
an
And I think you were
awful idea.
100%
Player
right.
folds.
Awful idea. Yeah, when you look at the amount that you would be paying in
Oh.
interest, the amount of property
The river.
taxes, the restrictions, I'm going through right now. Believe it or not, I didn't
Check.
listen to my own advice, and I built out
Player is all
an
in.
ADU in Los Angeles,
it's
and I
nothing.
looked at the numbers, and the numbers
Oh.
were fantastic. Like I'm talking, I'm going to make a
Player
more
folds.
than 12% cash-on-cash return
You
on
win.
my money
Flush.
with very little work on my
Yeah,
end.
the higher heart.
Going through the city of Los Angeles
Yep.
has been the biggest nightmare of my entire life. If I could just go back in time and just tell myself, don't do that. It's just
It's a
just
gambling deal.
it's the mental headache. It's not the cash is great. It's just the mental headache of going through the city of Los Angeles has been awful.
Huh.
It has been the worst experience of my life. And they say, we're in a housing shortage. We want you to
Huh.
build. There are all these incentives right now to build
That's
a
a call.
property in LA. I think, oh, it's great. I'm going to take
Huh.
advantage of this because my return is going to be so big for this one specific project on
Huh.
a property I already own.
Mm.
Perfect. Impossible. The city inspectors
Check.
don't want to work. It's like just getting a phone call
flop.
back can sometimes take a week. Everything goes to voicemail.
Mm.
It's awful. It's a whole antiquated
Check.
system. You dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
helped
Player
me because I was gonna
checks.
do it and take a loan
Check.
out, but then I called you
Yeah.
and you told me not to do it. And instead, what you told me, which I greatly appreciate, you said, you know what you should do for content? Because I'm like, look, I want to get in the business. I'm not sure what to do. What do you think would do well on stream? And you're like, why don't you fix a car? Because that's what's blowing up on YouTube right now. And I didn't
Check.
really know about it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I can learn maybe a car thing.
Check.
But I looked at the videos, I'm like, holy, this is
Check.
huge.
The
I didn't
turn.
realize repairing cars is such a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
And how well it's doing. All these channels are getting
Check.
millions of views. Matt Armstrong
Check.
is leading the charge.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Check.
yeah, why not? So I bought a car on a betterbid.com. I bought a car, and it was a up Lambo for $145,000 after everything was said and done.
So I saw that. So my logic when I told you that was that I got really inspired by
Check.
Tavarish, who bought the P1, Hoovie's Garage, who buys like clunkers
Check.
and then fixes them up a little bit, and then our friend Bia
Check.
Heza,
The river.
he bought a Lamborghini and an i8.
Mm.
And he fixed it up himself part-time, and his video was incredible. And I saw that.
Bet.
Oh my gosh, that's I would be doing that if I had more time and I had the editing skills that they had. And so that's why I recommended it to you. On that car, man. I think you overpaid for it. I mean,
I did.
that's
Fold.
the issue. That car, I would say, in my opinion,
Fold.
should have been worth just looking at it.
Fold.
Just seeing it on 115. I think would have been a safe bet, because then there's enough margin there
Well,
where
you got the
when
nuts
you
over there?
overspend on it, you're gonna be like coming out ahead or break even.
You're right.
But
Play
that price, because you
3K,
could
bro.
get like a fully like
I'm
a
down
nice one
200
for
grand.
210 to
Paul.
I'll
220.
throw it in
It's a little
for
higher
you.
mileage.
One hair.
For you,
But, like,
bro.
You're gonna spend too much money on that car.
Here was my problem though, is I really
might
wanted a
face that
Lamborghini
fork.
Huracan to fix up because I think it's good SEO.
Yeah,
But
so
what I
back in the
also
day,
think
they
is good
used to
about it
pick
is
up
I do
items
love
and, like,
Lamborghinis.
float 'em,
Like
but
I always
now
wanted
I guess
one.
it just shoots.
Problem is getting one on a better bid and having it be
That's
content
lame.
because that's opportunity cost.
Player
Because
fold.
I have no content. So for me, it's very tough
Paul.
to figure out what to do next. And I'm like, okay, I know
Yo,
this is going to be a little
Paul.
bit pricey. When I was bidding on it, I'm like, this is going a little bit higher than I want. I was hoping for like 120 in total, 150, 125.
Call.
It went up to 145, and I was really hoping it
The
would.
flop.
But opportunity cost. If I wait for another car, now I have to stall for a month of content, and that's stress that I
Check.
don't need, and that's money that I'm not making because I'm not streaming. So I was like, why not just buy the car? So I did bid on it. I did win it, and it blew the up all over everywhere, which made me really happy. And I didn't realize how many car enthusiasts are because I started posting
Check.
TikToks and it started blowing up. I started posting just like
Check.
an hour-long video of us fixing up the car, and it started blowing up. But what was great is West Coast Customs messaged me and they're like,
Check.
look, our guy, the CEO's son, is a huge
Check.
World of
And
Warcraft
the
fan.
turn.
He loves OnlyFans. He likes OnlyFans. And I'm like, he's like, you should make your car here. I'm like, that's perfect. That's best
Check.
content
Yeah.
scenarios. The
Check.
biggest car place in the world is making my car with me, and it's been awesome. Like I'm gonna
Player
make
checks.
a whole series out of it for months, so it was worth. But I do agree with you. Did I overpay? Absolutely.
Why not
overpaid.
go in Copart?
That's
Player
what I did.
bets.
It's Copart. Oh, did I
Thought
say
you
a
said
better bid?
Better bids.
Oh, I'm stupid. Copart.
Okay.
I want a Copart.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when Jack and I started the Iced Coffee
That's a
Hour
call.
now almost 6 years ago, we had to figure out everything ourselves, from the best cameras to use, the best editing equipment, how to get guests.
Fold.
Every day had a brand new challenge. That's
Fold.
why, if you're starting or growing your own business, you know
Come
how
on,
valuable today's
guys.
sponsor is, and that
Fold.
would be
2.5K
Shopify. For those
The
unaware,
river.
Shopify is basically your all-in-one business partner. They power millions of businesses worldwide, from major brands like Mattel and Gymshark to everyday entrepreneurs just getting started. And fun fact, if you've shopped online in the United States, chances are you did business with Shopify
Bet.
because they power about 10% of all American
that
e-commerce. Plus, what's great about
No, I don't
Shopify is
have
that
that
they
kind
give
of
you
money,
access to a complete design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use
Player
templates to
fold.
build
Throw it
a
out
beautiful
there.
online store that perfectly matches your
100%
brand.
of the shots
There's
you
no
don't take.
coding needed, and their AI tools even help you write product descriptions and enhance your product photos. Shopify also makes marketing
Call.
very easy with simple email and social campaigns to reach your customers
Call.
wherever they're scrolling. They also handle everything
Call.
from inventory to shipping to returns, all the complicated stuff that you probably don't want to deal with. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business ideas
Call.
into... So if you're interested,
That's a call.
sign up for your $1
Check.
a month trial period at
flop.
shopify.com/ICH. Again, that is shopify.com/ICH with a link down below in the description. Thank you again to Shopify for sponsoring this episode. Dude, the West Coast Customs thing is big. Like, even for me, West Coast Customs was my entire teenage years, was watching Pimp My Ride.
I know.
And it was all West Coast Customs, and I would look at those cars and
Check.
dream. I'm like, oh man, one day if I have a car that's West Coast Customs,
Check.
that would be the thing.
Well, is on the first day I went there, it was fun. The people there are great. They're
Check.
so charismatic because they're used to being in front of cameras.
Yeah.
Chief Keef was there. I was just like, what's up, bro? So I hung out with Chief Keef for like a second. I told him
Yeah.
I'd make his Lamborghini for him. He probably forgot me in 2 seconds because he was whatever. He
Yeah.
wasn't paying
Fold.
attention. But there's always celebrities coming in, so there's chances I would see them as I make the car. It's
Check.
a
The
whole new
turn.
thing. In my chat, I
Player
didn't
checks.
know how much they would love it. They love it. They're so attentive. They're typing like crazy. Hey, like, get this part, do this, do that.
Player checks.
They love the whole process.
Check.
I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
You're learning something, I'm learning something, and we're building something together that is not stressful for me for streaming. Because the thing that sucks about streaming sometimes and being the content creator of more IRL,
Check.
you have to find out what the f are you doing that day? What am I really going to do that's going to make these people
Check.
want
The
to watch
river.
me? And that's so hard
Check.
to do, especially as you get older, because your chat gets older too. And they're like,
high roller.
I don't want to watch you sit there and hang out with girls all day. That's what I do. Or I
Check.
want to watch you sit there and play,
Check.
you know, a dumbass game.
Check. You win. Two
What do
pair.
30-year-olds want? They want to learn about money. They want to grow their empire themselves. and they want to start a family. They
Paul.
don't want or politics.
Paul.
They don't want to deal with this. Back to Asmongold, he's very smart. He's a very smart dude, and he knows and understands these trends. Asmongold first started off as a WoW streamer, and he knew that WoW is not going to be there forever. So what he did is he started to react to videos, and those react videos did really well. Drama
Full.
videos, gaming. He was really
Check.
into gaming first, like reacting
The
to World of
flop.
Warcraft game videos. Then it was more gaming industry. He's slowly expanding. Okay, now he's got more people watching.
Player
gaming
checks.
industry. Then from gaming industry, he went to just the industries in general, right? He started getting more into
Check.
technology and talking about that.
Player checks. The turn.
And now he has the biggest web of them all, which is politics. And he's 35 years old,
Check.
right? So that's smart
Check.
to do because you're growing
Check.
with
Here's the river.
your age. You need to do that.
Check.
Because if you don't do that, then you're just holding on
Check.
to something you once had, and that's
Check.
not
You
smart. I
win.
think
One
for
pair.
stream,
Yeah.
I think it can come off, especially a lot of times, as like cringe, where it's like, oh well, you're just trying to be this
Oh.
younger person. You know, you want to grow up, and you also want a new directory of people that can watch you. There's a lot of people who now follow me from the car stuff. Like, I don't even know who the hell you
Dude,
are.
the
but I'm
car
into
community
this.
is massive. Like,
Yeah.
our biggest episodes tend to be with
Doug DeMuro.
Dude, Doug DeMuro.
Stratman,
Oh my God.
Lorish, yeah.
but that community, because cars are like, everyone
Oh.
likes cars for the most
Check.
part. Especially like if you
The
are
flop.
into money, chances are you like cars. And if you
Man.
like cars, it's
Yeah.
probably you also like watches to
Check.
some degree. And so all of it overlaps, but that is just like really good, fun content. It's relatable
Check.
and it's aspirational, because when someone
Check.
gets like a Lamborghini, I always thought when I was like a teenager, oh, I could get the salvage, like, you know, 2005 Lamborghini
Check.
Gallardo
The
for
turn.
$50,000, and I can drive a Gallardo for 50 grand.
Player
It's like,
checks.
I could wrap my mind around how that's possible for me.
Yeah, and I think what's fun about the chat
Check.
is them seeing that
Check.
don't do that, it's a waste of money with me, because they're like, holy, fixing this car is so damn expensive, and Miz is wasting a lot of money.
Check.
You're
The
right, I
river.
am, but you know, I can because I'm streaming it. It's
Check.
you can't really lose because I'm just gonna stream more or stream a lot if I need to make more money for the car.
Check.
Dude, and there's so much
Check.
you can do with the car too, like
Player
straight
check.
piping
Two
the car,
pair.
putting a wing on the car, wrapping the car,
Right.
different rims on the car. You could do so much to
We
it.
just did a design stream. There was 20,000 people watching me just design the car, and they were so attentive. They were watching it. They were making polls.
Yeah.
They loved it.
That is true. There's a massive community doing that on YouTube, but it hasn't really gotten to like the live viewer audience yet. So you could kind of pioneer that.
And the
That's
thing is,
interesting.
you're starting, I hate to say it low enough, but with the Huracan, that there is so much room
Yeah.
to go up,
Player
from, up
folds.
from there. Like now, like Tavares set the bar so high on YouTube with a P1.
Yeah.
And now he bought
Player
a Porsche
folds.
918. And that's like a $1.8 million, $2 million car. And then Hoovy just bought a 300 SL Mercedes.
Raise
and
it.
it's like the bar on YouTube
Fold.
is now like plus $2 million.
Yeah. My
But-
bar's gonna probably go lower after the Lambo. Like what I want to get after this is like some early form of the Camaro.
I think it'd be
That's what I
cool
want.
if you flipped the car. I've been watching a lot of like the car.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
bought it
sell
for
it.
this. Oh, there's a guy, Doug something.
Hmm.
He has a series right now that's like blowing him up, which is buying or flipping cars until I can afford my dream car.
Mm.
And they're really, really good videos. And
I
they're
like
getting
that.
yeah, they're getting like 1 million views a pop. He went from like, I think literally 0 subscribers to like 100,000 after the second video in the series.
Oh.
It's crazy.
How much
Yeah.
are you going to spend on it?
Good. Hello, smoking.
Bro, you
perp.
can
To
Player
fix
bet.
it and to make it
Table.
running, it's about $65,000. To do all the
I'm your
cool
host for
I
about-
want to do
I
to
don't
it, which
think
is
it's
get
very talkative.
a kit. I want to get a wide
Fold.
body kit for it, and you know, some air suspension.
do you got what it takes, man. Don't do
Paul.
it. No.
Here's the turn.
Oh, you're good.
Check.
And also
Bet.
new exhaust possibly and tuning it. You're looking at another 100 grand.
Okay. I would tell you not to do all. I tell you just get it running,
I'm trying to
Aw,
get my
man.
money back from
enjoy the car,
Interchangeable.
then wrap it.
But it depends how much
And
money he's
then-
making from the street.
I'm just saying, you're not going to get a positive ROI on a
Race.
wide body and tuning it.
Not
Tuning
everything's
the
done
All
like
in.
that.
Tuning the
What
car
can he
is a
have?
big
Does
waste
he
of
have
money.
trip
One
hybrid?
bullet.
Tuna, you're
The
doing
river.
a resale on that. I mean,
Oh my god.
Two
that's
pair.
Crazy.
That's a good hand.
Good call though. Good.
Yeah, I would have done the same.
Good
The
call.
Ace K. It's always hard. It's hard to
Ah,
fold
yeah.
it. That's alright.
I know. It's a
Call.
tough fold.
What
Bro, you should have saw me and this guy. I had some, what I thought were banger hands, and then this guy, nope, every time.
Bro,
nope.
so once I went like all in,
Player
and
folds.
pre-flop, I got full house, someone got quads, and I just
Dude,
closed
right?
it.
The quad on the fucking full house.
Call.
Or the somebody. that
That's
has
a
the
call.
better Full house.
Check.
You're like, what the
Bro.
Here's the flop.
fuck? But I had a full.
Check. Bet.
That's gonna be a
Fold.
tough fold for me.
Player folds.
Oh damn, no one has
Fold.
anything.
You win.
There's one.
Uncontested. Very good. Let's go. Never know.
Call. 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 Check. The flop. Check. 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 The turn. Check.
Ready?
Player bets. Fold.
Come, bro. You don't need to send the cards to
Fold.
space.
Oh yeah, man. Yep.
Call.
We're at
The river. Check. All in.
Oh man. Oh, you must have a flush.
Fold.
Hello, explosive shock. Welcome to the table. I'll be your host for about 7 more hands.
That's a call. Call. Raise. Player folds.
I'm all in.
All in. Fold.
My 88,000.
Bro, no
All
way.
in.
I was playing the rocket, and I was about to like get out of the rocket, you know? And because it was my turn, I missed it.
Call.
And it exploded, bro. What?
Running at once.
The
Good thing I
flop.
didn't. Oh,
Nice hand.
Oh, give
The
me
turn.
the juice. Come on.
Well
Oh,
deserved.
nice.
Maybe?
Be
The
nice.
river.
Be nice.
no.
Nice.
Two pair.
Imagine if you got another 10 in the board.
You win. Two pair.
Like
Side
at the
pot.
fucking last hour, finally this dealer's like, oh, I'll fucking give you some cards.
On me,
now. Oh, thanks. Only took 44 fucking
No
cards.
straddle this time. To be different.
Are you even now? Where are you at?
Let's do
Raise.
the pot.
I'm
You're
not.
still down
I'm still
45K.
down 45K.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
All
buddy.
in.
Okay.
You know what?
Fold.
No, I'm gonna do it. Because any hand could be a winning hand.
Player folds.
Is what I say.
I'll call.
Call.
I'll call because I don't. My hand is not
All
like
in.
that good, but I'm gonna do it. Let's run it twice.
Yes.
One board.
The flop.
One more. Oh, I've cut.
See? The dealer.
The
finally
turn.
On my side. Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, I cannot even win.
The river.
What
You
is
win.
this?
One pair.
Yes.
That was called a bad call. That's what that was called.
Hmm? No,
That was called a bad call. Well, he said, what is this? I'll just let him know.
let's see.
That one was called bad.
That's a call.
And we're doing. Okay.
Call.
Let's see what happens next.
Call. Player checks. The flop. Check. 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 Player checks. The turn. Check. Bet. Fold. Fold. Call. The river. Check. Player bets. Fold. You win. Call. That's a call. Call. Check. The flop.
Hey now.
Bet. Raise.
Get your game on. Yeah, or whatever you
Fold.
fucking says. I don't know.
That's a call.
You guys are
That's
singing
a
that
call.
song, right? Or
The turn.
fucking going crazy. Okay.
Check.
Dude, I
No,
swear.
you're not going
Check.
crazy, bro.
I was like, I could have
Check. The river.
I know I'm fucking nuts, but most times I'm knucking fuss. You know?
Bet.
Hey, what's up?
Knockin'
Ibrotalic 222.
Fold.
Welcome to the table.
Oh,
Oh, and I'm going all in. Hey,
All in.
Oh, hey, what's up, Elite Punisher? R, welcome to the table.
How's it going, brother?
Oh, man.
Call. Straight.
Fuck. Right at the last hour. Jeez. Where we at? Still down 18,000. Okay. 3 hands up. There you go.
Call.
This is a winning hand. No.
Fold.
Welcome to the table, Pocket Deuces. How's it going? I'm doing 50 hands and I'm at like 48
Call.
right now, so I'm almost done. But
Call.
I'm almost back at even.
Fold.
Negative 18,000
Check.
still.
The flop. Check.
Negative 200 something at the worst of it.
Bet.
But 50 hands. Hello, El Hondo. Welcome to the table.
Fold.
I'll be your host for like 2
Player
more hands,
folds.
and then I'm done.
Call.
I'm doing 50 hands.
The turn. Check.
I just try to break even right now. Have a good show. Yeah, bring out the cat.
Bet.
Let's go.
Call.
The golden one.
The river. Check.
You know the vibes. What do I got going on? Oh, beach ball? Alright, well not. Just put one of those with that.
Bet. Fold.
There you go. Nice little gold coin. Alright. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice. It disappeared.
Call.
Hello, hey man, nice shot, 9-9.
Call.
Welcome to the table. That's a reference to the Filter song, yeah? Song by Filter.
Raise.
Or maybe,
Player folds. Fold.
Welcome to the table.
Yeah, I'm about that.
Word.
Call.
I'm all in.
All in.
You get wild.
Fold.
It's right at the end. What hand is this? This is 49.
Player
I
folds.
got one more hand.
All in.
Let's go.
Wow.
This is gonna get weird. The dealer finally just like starting to get your cards.
All in.
Ooh, what do you want, bud? Whatever. Yes?
Running at once.
Oh my
The
god.
flop.
Oh my god.
16.
Emo chick
16.
one.
And the turn.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Come on, give it to 12.
The river.
Give it to 12.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No way.
Straight.
Because
That's
it's
fucking-
49. It's
yeah,
hand
emo
49.
shit. You
That's
got
why.
so
It
fucking
knows
lucky.
that I have one hand left. So it's being nice and it puts me over. Thank you. Right?
Oh my god.
On you.
Is that weird or what? It's been weird for me. I've been doing 50 hands in a row. Different vibes.
I'm a-
You know?
All in.
Alright, very good.
Fold. Fold.
Welcome back, Pocket Deuces.
Fold.
Oh. Alright, well that's it, guys. We're done.
Fold.
Yeah. Go ahead and that's it. Alright. Let's see.
Fold.
Alright.
You win.
Alright, I just need to wait for it to change so where it actually lands on. Get that?
Fold.
There it is, got it. Alright, so 50 hands, up 179,500. Not bad. It's been a pleasure, guys. Till the next one. Have a good evening.
That's a call. That's a call. Player folds. Raisy daisy. Player folds. That's a call. Call. Fold. The flop. Check. 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 The turn. Check. Check. Player checks the river. Bet. Player folds. Call. Straight. Split pot. Straight. Call. Call. Raise. Fold. Call. Player folds. Fold. Call. Call. The flop. Player checks. Check. Player checks. Check. The turn. Check. 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 Player checks the river. Check. Check. Bet. Call. Raise. Fold. Call. Fold. Flush. That's a call. 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 Fold. That's a call. Call. Raise. Fold. Player folds. Fold. That's a call. 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 The flop. Player bets. All in. Call. Fold. All in. Call.
One board.
The turn. The river. Three of a kind. Fold. Call. Fold. Call. Fold. Call. Raise. Player folds. Call. Call. Here's the flop. Check. Bet. Fold. Fold. That's a call. All in.
I remember this table at a tournament here.
Fold.
Can I see that? That's cool.
Fold. Fold.
How much was this thing? Did you get it free?
Fold.
Give myself
I just don't remember.
All in.
It was years ago.
Running at once.
The flop. The turn. The river.
Here. Thing's sick.
One pair.
Can I don't have anything cool like that. I think gun shows on my
Fold.
thing.
Call.
I said good shot, man.
Call. Player folds. Call. That's a call. Check.
Oh, come on. This thing is so delayed.
The flop.
Man, what the fuck?
Player checks. Check.
This thing is so delayed and shitty.
Fold. Player bets. Call.
There we go. This is good. I like this a lot.
Fold. Call. The turn. Check.
Oops. Sorry. Trying to grab the coin.
Bet. Call. Call. The river.
Feeler, oh,
Good.
Check.
Put that down before I drop it.
oh no, it's down. Nobody for this one.
Bet.
Oh shit, we going hard. What do you have? Whatever you have, I'm holding, so I only have like pairs, so
Player folds.
this is what I'm gonna do. So what do you have? I'm gonna do it. But here, say it after I fold.
Fold.
What'd you have? Oh,
On you.
okay, you have better than me. I had a queen and a 10. Or not a queen.
Player
a 10,
is all in.
Something in a 10.
Fold.
What were those?
Player folds. That's a call. That's a call.
Money to spend and bitches or places to be. You know what I mean?
Fold.
I like it. What if it's just good tricks? Going around.
Player folds.
Yeah, me too.
The flop.
It'd be like sand.
Check. Check. The turn.
I don't. I'm scared of women, so
Check. Check. The river.
I'm scared of women.
Well,
Bet.
just lost. You just got negative aura for that, dude.
Dude, I'm sorry. You can't believe
Fold.
something that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
Wait, I'm gonna say
Two pair.
you got a reason to be afraid.
Thank you. Thank you for backing me up.
I mean,
It's a trade-off.
I don't know,
Look,
man.
I
You
used
gotta
to have
take
money in
control.
my bank, and then I met one. Fuck.
Player folds. Call.
Yeah.
Call.
You gotta take control, man.
I had a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Call.
You gotta set the precedent early.
She took everything from my bank, like you just said.
Call.
That's you
I mean,
Fold.
don't get me wrong.
That's
I'm not
what
gonna
that
switch
was.
to the other team or anything.
Oh,
He just got robbed.
Raise. That's a call. Call.
They take your money, bro.
dude, I bought my ex-girlfriend. Actually, yeah, that's true. But I
Call.
bought my ex-girlfriend a 14-karat gold fucking
Player folds.
necklace.
The flop.
How long were you together?
6 years.
Check. Check. Player checks.
Were you married?
No.
Check. The
Wouldn't have
turn.
got her that then.
Huh?
Check. Check.
Wouldn't have gotten her that
Check.
then.
It was 6 years.
Player checks. And the river.
Wasn't no ring on no finger, man.
Again, you
Fuck
set
ring.
precedents, dude.
Hey, if I put a ring on that finger, it would have been a worse.
Bet.
cycle, okay? She
Fold.
would've taken everything.
Player
Fuck that
folds.
ring. Fuck that shit. I will propose to someone one day, but not now.
I'm just saying lesson learned, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Fold.
That's how you grow.
It's
learn,
tough.
develop.
It's tough, you know. I'm not saying it to troll you.
No,
you know,
I know.
I bought some expensive shit for a girl I was with for like 8 years. We were engaged, but never fully got married. That's the difference, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, learn that. You know what I mean? You gotta get married before you start doing shit like that.
Fold.
Like my dad
Paul.
got remarried. Shit. You know, my dad
Paul.
got remarried. The moment they finally got married,
Fold.
they got a house in Germany. They got a new BMW.
Call.
Yeah, dude, you're balling right now. He's like, we both making money.
Call.
Literally.
Player checks.
Oh shit.
The flop.
Yeah, it took him 30 years, but you know, when you finally figure it out.
Check.
I'll learn from that.
Check.
I'll keep that. I'll keep
Yeah.
that.
Not every
women's
woman you
age
meet is gonna
goal.
be your wife one day. Yo, can y'all hear me?
No.
Bet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you gotta enjoy life while you can. Okay.
Player
Yeah,
folds.
Sorry.
I can't hear you.
Call.
I was trying to make a joke. No, I can't hear you. Oh, now I
Fold.
can hear you.
I'm not even gonna worry about women.
Fold. The turn.
What's the
Yeah, when
Check.
you gotta set
Yeah,
yourself
fucked
up.
up my
man.
life.
You gotta get squared away first.
well,
Yeah.
Player
Whoa,
checks.
thing is
The
squared away
river.
on my fucking nuts.
Once
Bet.
you're squared away, then you don't have to really rely on them.
I really don't
Fold.
know what I'm